Well, hello. Welcome back into the studio for another year of the book. Last month, August, we did this layout. So much fun. It was fun to do some things I haven't done in a while, like use my spray paint and a stencil and some doodling. So that was a lot of fun. At the end of this layout that we did together, we pulled these prompts for September. So black, which I'm totally not feeling since we just did black back here, but it doesn't have to be that much. It can just be a tad of black, right? Deli paper and glitter. So let's see, I don't have a lot of deli paper left that I've done stuff with, so maybe we'll have to create some. I have this little bit that's in my basket, which, by the way, I've cleaned out for the most part. It's pretty cleaned out. I just have this little bit that's kind of left over. So it's a little bit more manageable now to get in and work out of. So I'll be once again working out of this. And then also glitter. I got out my bling bling bucket, and it has tons of different glittery things in here, including actual glitter. Oh wait, that's mica. I know I have real glitter. I have to have real glitter. Oh yeah, here's glitter. Glitter. Ah, there's some glitter. So I have glitter. I have micro beads, and I have these glass shards in wintergreen. I don't use a lot of this stuff, but so that'll be fun to pull out. Ooh, look, I have some black and peachy type, or teal and black. That's another thing. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, this is more of this. That might be fun, actually. Let's pull that out. That might be a color idea as well. So anyways, I've got this out just in case. And then I had some things left over from the making of this journal. Some fabric that has, it's like a gray, lots of beautiful threads. Here's some black. So I thought we'd use some of this. And I thought that might be a fun thing to use. I was just looking to see how this looked with that, and I really like that. The craft with this color. So that might be fun. But I don't think I want to use this deli paper. I think I want to pull out some deli paper and start with doing some stuff on deli paper, just to kind of get things flowing. And then maybe coming back to this. So I'm going to put this to the side, pull out some deli paper, and start doing some paint work on it so that we can then use that in this layout. So let's get started. Alright, I pulled out this stencil and these the guts of the stencil. This is made by Nicole Watson. Wonky Leaves. It's by Stencil Girl. I'll have it linked down below. Wonky Leaves. Love it. So I have the stencil and the masks here. And I have a whole stack of deli paper. And I've pulled out some black spray paint. And this is Montana Black spray paint in this orange, it's called Juice color, and I thought that might be fun to play with as well. And so that's where I was going to get started. The beauty of, I know that it is true about the Liquitex, the beauty about the Liquitex spray paint is that it is safe to use indoors. It doesn't leave any smell really. There's a little bit of mistiness to it that kind of sits in the air for a bit, but it moves out quickly, especially if you have good ventilation. This I haven't tried indoors, so we'll find out how that is. So it's really a graffiti spray paint, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, this is what I thought we would do. Is get started with this stencil, and I'm just gonna use it in my little makeshift spray box.
Life can be a kite, a kite, a kite. Life can be a string, a string, a string. Lifting me up high, up high, up high. Teaching me to sing, to sing, to sing. Lights of red and green, of red and green. Coloring the scene, the scene, the scene. Metal, wood, and fire, and fire, and fire, bringing me this tune. Well, it's my creation. Nothing's to say, play and create. Ooh, it's my creation. Play and create. Nothing's to say, play and create. Yes, it's my creation. This is my creation. This is my creation. It's my creation.
I really just got into playing with different ways of creating this blush color and the black with the spray paints and getting different looks for the images. These will become awesome focal points and probably a lot of awesome collage fodder as well to be used in other projects. So this was just a really fun experience. I just had no goal in mind other than to use this stencil and use these colors, and ended up getting really lost in the process and just playing. And I just thought it might be fun to just leave that in the video for y'all to see that sometimes you can just take that time to create something and just play for a while for something that you're working on, and then come back to it. So it really energizes you.
We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. That this plays on. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you. I saw you walking the light, and the truth may come as
All right, so now that I have some deli paper prepped for this layout according to my prompts, I am going to start working on getting some collage laid down, and I have just pulled some stuff out of my bits basket and am going in with my matte medium gel and my favorite brush. Of course, always the links are listed down below in the description box. And yeah, gonna get some stuff laid down.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. I'm the lazy one, so I guess I should have known. You said yourself you wanna do this alone. What if your dreams are making it hard to think straight? If you still love me, I can wait, I can wait. And remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Supposed to go, or maybe I'm just too slow. We should just leave together. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. They're looking for someone like you.
Hello, emotions. Hello again. Is every ocean come as rain?
This is some label stock. It's clear label stock, and what it is the background from whatever the label was that I printed. It's the background. So the color on there is laid down in an ink from an inkjet printer, so it can pull off if I overwork it. And you'll see the last piece I put down here, I do overwork it a bit and lose a lot of the color. However, it does add texture to the background, and that's one of the reasons why I like to use these. But I like to put them on as one of my last layers of collage. I like everything underneath to kind of peek through because they are clear. And that really led me to using the glass bead gel. Now this glass bead gel is homemade, and so I do have a link listed down below, as well as up in the upper right hand corner. You should have seen that pop up already, of how I made this. And it is just a wonderful addition, a textural addition to any piece of artwork, and it costs a lot less than what you would purchase it in the store.
Hello, my heart beats. Hello again. Between the worries, we head for land. I will be fighting to hold the line. We're never hiding, we never lie. And I'll be coming home, and you'll be going strong. And I know there is a reason. Now we're ready to.
Alright, so the glass gel medium is not totally dry, but I'm going to come in with some gesso and my finger and get some areas pushed back. Even though this isn't fully dry, I mean, I can touch it, but it's definitely not dry like I like to move on. I don't like it to make a cap and not dry underneath, so I like it to dry naturally. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to come in with some gesso and my trusty finger tool and push some stuff back and go from there.
Love can be a ship, a ship, a ship. Love can be a stone, a stone, a stone. Love can be a sail, a sail, a sail. Taking me to shore, to shore, to shore. Love can be a dream, a dream, a dream. Love can be a game, a game, a game. Love can keep you real, so real, so real, or driving you insane. It's my creation. Play and create, nothing's too safe. Play and create. Oh, it's my creation. Play and create, nothing's too safe. Play and create. Well, it's my creation. Play and create, nothing's too safe. Play and create. It's my creation. Play and create, nothing's too safe. Play and create.
Alright, I am going to come in specifically in this glass bead area to pop out and show off the glass bead gel. It is still not dry, so I'm really jumping the gun with that a little bit. I think after I do this, I'm going to have to just let it sit for a while and try and dry naturally. So what I'm going to do is I'm coming in with this new product. It's not new to PowerTex, but it is new to me. Newish. Back in April, I became PowerTex certified to teach PowerTex products, and I discovered these bisters, and this is one of their liquid bisters, and it's the black. So their bisters are mixed with walnut ink and then pigment, black pigment added to walnut, and so it makes this really wonderful dark, misty, kind of grungy, yum. So I think that I am going to get some of this added to this container, and you can see the browns in it and the black coming through. So I really want it really kind of smoky. And then I'm going to come in and water it down a little bit more because I want it really flowy, like that. And I'm going to come in with a pipette. Now this has been used a lot, and so it has paint in it, but it's all dry and it's good. All's good. Just reusing it. So I'm going to come in and just kind of add some of this color to this area, and then I'm going to come in with my water spray and get it to really flow out and move and do its thing. And I really love how that little bit that I did of the gesso on the glass bead gel is making certain areas really pop. Get that moving around. Add a little bit more of the concentrate. And let that sit and dry. So there's our black. I managed to get black into this. So on this one, I'm going to give it a little bit of water to start with, so it will wick out. Look at that white areas that I gessoed. If you haven't checked out my new shop, when you go to my website, and hopefully all the kinks are out of it by now. I've been really working on it hard. It's artwork, printed pieces, as well as art supplies.
It's a surprise that with you I feel alive.
Yummy. Love the combination of black with that walnut stain. It's just gorgeous. All right, it is time to do some fussy cutting of these stenciled images that we did earlier with the spray paint and the craft paint in the coral blush. And I'm just gonna kind of fussy cut a whole bunch of them that felt like they would be good focal points and get those set aside so that I can start to try and figure out where I want those for placement. And spoiler alert, I must let you know now and warn you, I did fuss with these quite a bit. Not during the cutting, but trying to figure out placement.
That with you I feel alive. You will be the last one I think about. When it all breaks down, I'll wait for you right here. And I swear that we got nothing to fear.
All right, so this is good and dry. And as you saw, I cut out So what I want to do before I bring in this floral, I don't quite know how I'm going to bring it in yet, but I feel like I should add some more of this coral blush to the rest of the page to kind of bring it all together. So, but I want to do it in a more muted tone. So I think what I'm going to do is add a little gesso to it and water it down a bit. And I'm going to start doing some finger painting and adding this color very randomly, organically, in different consistencies. So I might get a little bit more or a little bit less in areas. I love how there's some texture in there, and it's making the decisions based on the texture and not me. I like to follow that texture, that's for sure. So sometimes, like now, I'm feeling like that I went a little overboard here, and yet here I am going back into it. So another option is to get down what feels right and then come back in with white gesso and tone back some areas. And so that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm putting this directly on my finger this time because I don't want a lot. I want very specific spots. And so if I have too much, I just pounce it off onto my back, my under paper. So I have a very dry finger, and I'm just going to come over some of these areas, catch a little bit more of the gel beads, the glass beads, and just pop that a little bit more. I don't want to get too heavy, I just want a hint of it. There we go. I like that a lot better with the amount of this coral blush on there.
Realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to go. Or maybe I'm just too slow. We should just leave together. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you.
And sometimes when I'm struggling with a layout of an item that is going to be my focal point, I sometimes will put it aside and go work on something else. And that's why I ended up going and trying to figure out the additional pieces of bling that were, or glitter fabric that was going to go on this. These were given to me by a friend, and so I haven't used them in quite a while, so it was kind of fun. It kind of makes me think of her. And yeah, that ended up being really easy, and that really led me into what I end up going with at least the base for my focal point. Placement on those stenciled floral wonky leaves from Nicole Watson, I really struggled to which one to use. I loved them all, so it was kind of hard. Thanks for hanging in there on that one.
closing circles, we got no end. Another sequel about to land. Oh, my love, reform and rise to be so free. In time we seize infinity. Growing love, growing love. Hello, my heart beats. Hello again. Between the worries, we head for land. I will be fighting to hold the line. We're never hiding, we never lie. And I'll be coming home, and you'll be going strong. And I know there is a reason. Now we're ready to be whole. Yeah, ready to be whole. And I'll be coming home, and you'll be going strong. My love, infinity. And I'll be coming home. This is infinity. Love can be a ship, a ship, a ship.
So I am coming in with this ink R2 Precision roller ball pen. This is the 0.5 millimeter. There is a 0.7 millimeter as well. And you can find those at Dollar Tree. You can also find them on Amazon. I will have them linked below, but I love these. I actually learned about these from Crafty Hope. And so I'm going to use that pen, and if you don't wait too long, you can apply water and get some bleed out, and they make beautiful shadow. And because this deli paper is on top of that fabric, you can really see the edges. And it just was a little bit too much for me, and I wanted to create a shadow in areas and kind of make it become part a little bit more cohesive with that fabric behind it. You can see on the other ones that as long as it's over not too dark of an area, you can definitely see that it kind of blends in better. So I just kind of make some sketchy marks around these and then bleed it out, get it dry, and then I come back in with the same pen and just make a little bit of sketchy marks as well. And I'm going to do that on all of these wonky leaves.
It's my creation. Life can be a kite, a kite, a kite. Life can be a string, a string, a string, lifting me up high, up high, up high, teaching me to sing, to sing, to sing. Lights of red and green, of red and green, coloring the scene, the scene, the scene. Metal, wood, and fire, and fire, and fire, bringing me this tune. Well,
Early on, I had decided that I wanted to make this fabric into a tab, but I didn't want to seal it on the back side just in case there was something I want to do on the next layout. So I left that kind of open, but I wanted to get that extra fabric and it folded over for a tab that comes out from that little insert page. And I love how it ended up turning out. That I put that extra piece over it so that I had the fibers coming to the left on both the left side and the right side, and that was fun. It came together really nicely too.
nothing's too safe, it's my creation. Nothing's too safe,
Oh, the word struggle. So I decided to go with a quote. Pulled out my quote tin and I was going through looking for the right words, and then what ended up catching me was the color of the quote, and I felt like that would go really well with the background and the focal point, the wonky leaves that were done in that coral. And so I thought that would go really nicely, so I decided to use that as my words. But I did want to back it. It got kind of lost without more contrast behind it. So I did get some black cardstock, which I ran through my Zutter Distrezz-it-All. Now these aren't on the market any longer, so that's the downfall, but I love this thing. It is actually new to me, but I bought it secondhand, so, but it's awesome. So I distress the edges and then adhere my quote onto it and adhere that to the page.
Do you feel like we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. Honey, you are my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. When it all breaks down, I'll wait for you right
Okay, so this is finished, this is dry. This is gonna be our October spread. So we'll have some challenges. And I have the inspiration sticks. If you haven't seen how I made these, there's a link up there for you. And we're gonna pull 3. So we have maps, which are not already on these pages. And we have numbers. And green. Oh, that might work. We might be able to take this green over onto this page, and that way it'll match a little bit. And sometimes I have maps that have some green in it too. Those are possibilities, but this is next month's prompts for the Year of the Book. Hope to see you then. And I hope you're enjoying this series.